Boys and girls, bubbles are one of those things that you can just lose yourself in looking at them. But if you had to draw them, besides just figuring there's a circle, what would you do to your circle so that the bubbles look realistic? Well, when I look at it, I see there's kind of a glow around the edge. And then it's almost like the colors are following the roundness of the bubble. So what we're going to do today is start with some things that are round. I have things as big as dinner plates, but for this video I wanted to use things that were a little smaller so you could see. You're going to start off with a white oil pastel and trace some random circles around so that you can fill up the paper. You're going to work together in groups so that eventually we can put the whole thing together. Now the first thing you're going to be doing is what I call glow, which is you're coming right along that edge of the white and adding some color. It doesn't matter what color it is because a bubble always just reflects what's around it, and there's usually not just one color for a bubble to reflect. So you're just going to go around the edges and get that glow going on there. And then the next thing you're going to be adding is what I like to call Wi-Fi shine. If you look right there, you'll see that it starts from the center and gets bigger and bigger, kind of like a Wi-Fi symbol. So if you think of that Wi-Fi, you're going to start with a dot in the middle, and then you're going to make a little curve and go bigger, 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 almost like you're making a slice of pie or a pizza right there on your bubble. And it's sort of an optical illusion for making us think that this bubble is not just a flat circle, but that it's actually something that's three-dimensional. You can put little Wi-Fi shine next to Wi-Fi shine, but don't do just boring stripes in a row. If you do, you can always curve them out later. So I'm continuing here, just adding a little bit more glow. I don't have to always go into the center. And now is my favorite part, which is what I like to call shine. Now for shine, you want to pretend that it's almost like you're thinking in terms of making a circle inside the circle, but you're not going to draw the whole thing. I'm just drawing a little bit here. Here I'm making some little dots that are continuing that circular line like that. I'm adding a little bit more there, and just like that, it's like magic. All of a sudden it starts to look like a real bubble because you're reflecting light. And that's what bubbles do. They just reflect everything that's around them. They reflect the color, but they also reflect the shine. If you do something like this where you're like, oh, I did my line really straight, or you made it kind of look like a smiley face, just kind of soften it out a little bit. It'll end up looking awesome. So like I said, you'll be working probably in groups of threes to fill up a page. When you're done, you can add in some even smaller bubbles.